What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, as many of y'all know, most audio manufacturers don't place emphasis on the car stereo aspects unless you're paying top dollar for a premium upgrade. And in this case, Toyota offers the JBL package, which can also be hit or miss depending on listening preferences. But we're dealing with the non-JBL equipped audio system today because the JBL is a whole different ballgame. Now, what we're going to do today is install some new tweeters in the dashboard, which a lot of folks have rated that this makes a significant upgrade. And surprisingly, these tweeters I'm about to install are made by Kicker, but they're intended for Subarus. However, the mounting plate's the exact same, along with the wiring harness as well, which makes these a true plug-and-play speaker upgrade. So with that said, let's go ahead and change out the dashboard tweeters in this 3rd gen Tacoma. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start on the driver's side. So this is the A-pillar that we'll need to remove. So we need to go ahead and put our pry tool carefully where this SRS airbag emblem's at, pop this out, and there should be a 10mm bolt right there. We'll go ahead and take the 10mm bolt out. Once that is out, this A-pillar should come out. So basically just be careful with this thing and it'll pop right out. There will be an airbag behind here. Once that is out, we can take our plastic pry tools and start prying this area right here, which houses the dashboard tweeter. So let's go ahead and get this thing taken apart and we'll go over to the next step. Okay, so we got the A-pillar cover removed successfully. And we also got the tweeter cover removed as well. Now, I do admit I had to cheat and use a small flathead screwdriver in order to pop off the access cover to get access to this 10mm bolt. So just be careful not to scratch up your plastic surfaces. And this right here, folks, is the OEM tweeter supplied in Tacomas that are non-JBL equipped. As you can see, there's 2 10mm bolts. So this one, we can remove this with the ratchet. However, the one closest to the windshield, we'll need to use this wrench. So let's go ahead and remove this paper tweeter. Okay, now that we have the OEM tweeter at the dashboard, here it is. We'll compare it to the Kicker tweeter we're about to install. So as you can see here, this is basically a paper tweeter, and this is 4 ohm and it's made in Mexico. And here's the wiring harness connector opening for your reference. And here's the Kicker tweeter wiring harness opening. Exact same it looks like. Not only does this Kicker tweeter look nicer than the OEM Toyota, but behind this mesh, I can see it's either aluminum or silk. I'm not sure, but sound results should be much better than what's equipped with OEM Toyota. So let's go ahead and drop this thing into the dashboard and see how this thing sounds. All right, now that we're ready to install the Kicker tweeter, we're gonna go ahead, take this wiring harness, plug in the bottom side of the new tweeter. And then once we have that done, we can go ahead and position it, put this bolt in first on the front side, and then we'll go ahead and put the backside bolt in. Let's go ahead and take care of that. And then we'll go ahead and put our cover into place. And last but not least, we'll put the A-pillar back in and then put the 10mm bolt and then put that cover on top of that. And that should button up the driver's side. And then we'll do a sound comparison. So let's go ahead and put this thing back together. Okay guys, this is going to be the perfect comparison on the tweeters. On the driver's side, we got the new kicker installed. On the passenger side, still has the OEM Toyota. Now I've got some non-copyright music on a USB stick here. I'm going to turn ignition on, turn the radio on, and I'm going to circle between left and right a few times. Hopefully you guys can tell a difference. Let's go ahead and turn this on and see what we got. Left side, kicker tweeter. Right side, Toyota OEM. Left side, new kicker. Right side, Toyota OEM. Both speakers. Okay, time to move on to the passenger side now. Now the installation is exact same, except we have a grab handle. So we need to go ahead and remove the access covers here, access cover right there, and there should be two 10mm bolts. Go ahead and remove those, and then we can go ahead and remove this A-pillar cover, and then we'll go ahead, pop up this cover right here, take off the two 10mm bolts on the tweeter, unplug the tweeter, put the new kicker into place, plug it in, put the two 10mm bolts, put the cover back on, go ahead and put the A-pillar cover back into place, put the two 10mm bolts in, put the cover plates on, and we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and install the passenger side. Alright, so Subaru dash tweeters made a pretty big difference in the highs within the music. Much better than these paper tweeters that Toyota uses for sure. Now, in regards to pricing, the tweeters purchased online ran me $82.76. Money that was well spent, as I consider myself an audiophile and have a deep appreciation for clear sound audio. And as far as installation goes, these were pretty straightforward, and best of all, they were plug and play. No wire cutting or special adapter brackets needed at all. And be sure to stay tuned as we continue to upgrade the stereo in the Tacoma with 2 goals in mind: retain the factory head unit and replacing all the cheap paper speakers that Toyota installs. Next up is the door speakers, in which I hope y'all can join us for. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.